Hello students, today we are going to do the exercise 3.5. In this exercise we have to use the method of cross multiplication to solve the linear equations. Previously we have done the three methods. First the graphical, second substitution and third elimination. Now this is the fourth method to solve the linear equations is cross multiplication. So let us start with this. Before starting, again I want to repeat the one thing. You have to apply the method which is asked to you. If in the question that it is given that you have to solve this question with particular method, then you have to follow that method only. Although the answer will be correct from any of the method, but in the question it is asked that particular method. If it is not asked, then you can do your question with any method that you want. So let us start our work. So here we have taken the two linear equations, ax plus a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This is your second linear equations, and you have already done in the previous exercises that if the ratios, on the basis of the ratios of the coefficients of the variable, we have identified the linear equations that they are having the infinitely many solutions, no solution or a unique solution. It means that if the a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then we are having the infinitely many solutions. The lines are constant lines. If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, then the equation is not having any solution. It means the lines are parallel. If a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then we are having a unique solution, and they are having it is a intersecting lines, right? So this is the thing that you have to keep remember in this exercise also. Okay, now what is the cross multiplication? The cross multiplication, as the name indicates, that we have to do the cross multiply either with the variables or the coefficients or what. So what we have to cross multiply, we are going to study in this. We are having two linear equations and their coefficients are a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2, right? No, with a very simple method that you have to follow. The first thing, we have to go in a proper sequence in a cyclic form. Now if I have to take x, if I'm talking about the x, then hide the x and talk about the b1, b2, c1, c2. How to learn the formula of the cross multiplication? It is a very simple thing that you are not supposed to cram or learn. If you understand it, then you can do it. I'm talking about the x. So hide x, and what you will get, b1, b2, c1, c2. So in the for the x, we have to use the coefficients of y and the constant number. Now I'm talking about the y. For the y, we need what we need. If I hide the y, I need coefficients of x and c1, but c1, c2 comes before, and then a1, a2. Then about the constant number, we are going to use the coefficients of x and y, that is a1, a2, b1, b2, right? So now we are going to write down the formula with the help of this diagram. X, b1, b2, c1, c2, y, c1, c2, a1, a2, constant a1, a2, b1, b2. Now cross multiply this. Cross multiply these coefficients. So x upon b1 c2 minus c1 b2. This is one of the formula, which will be is equal to y upon c1 a2 a1 c2 minus a1 c2. And for the constant number, a1 b2 b1 a2. Now when we have to find out the value of the x, we will compare the values. We will compare it. We will compare the x term with the constant one, and if I find out the value of the y, I'm going to compare the y term with the constant term, and we will get the values. I think this is the formula that we are going to use in this cross multiplication method. Here we have cross multiplied the coefficients and the constant number. Is it clear, students? Now let us apply this in our question. Yes. The first question: which of the following pairs of linear equations has unique solution, no solution, and infinitely many solutions? In case they are a unique solution, find it using cross multiplication method. The 4 parts are given. Okay, and what we have to do first step in this question, we have to find out which type of linear equations is this and which type of solutions these linear equations are having. Basically what we have to find out, the type of solutions these linear equations are having, and if they are having the unique solution, then only we have to apply the cross multiplication method and find the value of the variables. So here we are having the first part: x minus 3y minus 3 is equal to 0, and 3x minus 9y minus 2 is equal to 0. So what are the a1, a2? a1, a2 is 1 and 3. b1, b2 minus 3 minus 9. c1, c2 is minus 3 minus 2. Now let's compare the ratio. Here what we have seen, that 1 by 3 minus 9 by minus 3 by minus 9. This is also 1 by 3, but this is not equal to minus 3 by 2. So what we are having, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but this is not equal to c1 by c2. So which type of solution we are having? We are having no solution. If we are having no solution, so we are not supposed to find out the values of x and y. Now come to the second part. Here we are having 2x plus y is equal to 5. 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. What I have done, I have taken the constant term, all the terms on the one side. So it's 2x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0, and 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equal to 0. Now I have seen the values, that a1 by a2. What is a1? 2. a2 is 3. b1 is 1. b2 is 2. So what I have seen, that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So this equation is having the unique solution. Now apply the formula of the cross multiplication. X upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equal to y upon c1 a2 minus a1 c2 is equal to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So x, what is b1? 1, and c2 is minus 8. So 1 minus 8 minus, now b2, what is b2? 2, and c1 is minus 5. So 2 into minus 5, that is equal to y. Here we have to use the c1 c2 and a1 a2. What is your c1? Minus 5, and a2 is 3. Now a1 a2, what is a1? 2, and c2 is minus 8. Now 1 upon a1 b2 and b1 a2. So what is your a1? 2, b2 is 2. So 2 into 2 minus 1 into 3. Let us solve these equations. X upon minus 8 plus 10 is equal to y upon minus 15 plus 16 is equal to 1 upon 4 minus 3. Now what I am going to do, I am going to compare the equations. This x by 2, I can this is equal to 1 upon 1. So what is the value of the x? Is 2. Now I am going to compare y with constant 1. So y upon 1 is equal to 1 upon 1. This will be is equal to y is equal to 1. So these are the values of the variables. So this is your first question. Now come to the second question. What the question says, for which value of a and b does the following pair of linear equations has infinite number of solutions? Infinite number of solutions, it means that the ratios of coefficients are equal. It's a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. What are the equations? 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. A minus bx plus a plus by is equal to 3a plus b minus 2. And we are having the ratios are equal. So put the values in the here. So what is the value of a1? 2. a2 is a minus b. Now b1 is 3, b2 is a plus b, c1 is 7 and c2 is 3a plus b minus 2. Now take the two equations and do the cross multiplication. First of all, I have taken these two and have cross multiplied. 2 with a plus b, 3 with a minus b. 2a plus 2b is equal to 3a 3b. When I have solved this, I got minus a plus 5b is equal to 0. This is one of my equation. Now I have taken next these two and then I have multiplied these, cross multiplied. So 3 with 3a plus b minus 2 and 7 with a plus b. And after solving this, I got a minus 2b is equal to 3. This is my second equation. Now I am having the two linear equations. I can solve this equation with any of the method to find out the value of the a and b. I have used the method elimination method. So in elimination method, I have just added the both the equations because the sign in first equation is negative and in the second equation is positive of the a, and their coefficients are same. So I have used the elimination method, and applying the elimination method, a is cancelled with the minus a, and 5b minus 2b is 3b, and 0 plus 3 is 3. So the value of b is 1. Now I am going to put this value in the equation number 1. When I have put this value in the equation number 1, it will be a is equal to 5b. So what is the value of b? A is equal to 5b. When I have taken this to the opposite side, and what is the value of the b? I have found it 1, so I have put it here. So the value of a is 5. So this is your second question. Now the second part of the second question, for which value of k where the following pair of linear equations have no solution? No solution, it means हमारे पास क्या condition आएगी? हमारे पास condition आएगी where the coefficients of x and y, the ratio of coefficients of x and y is equal. That a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. Now put the values of a1 and b2 as we have done in the previous question. So a1 is 3, a2 is 2k minus 1, b1 is 1 and b2 is k minus 1. Do the cross multiplication. So what we will get? 3k minus 1 and 1 multiplied by 2k minus 1. So take the constant term one side and the variable term on the other side. And when we have solved it, I got the value of the k is 2. So this is your answer. Now, in the question number 3, solve the following pair of linear equations by substitution method and cross multiplication method. Already you have done the substitution method and have explained you the cross multiplication method. Just try this question and let me know what you if you are able to solve it or not. And in the question number 4, form the pair of linear equations in the following problem and find their solution if they exist by any algebraic method. So what you have to do, you have to read these statements, make the linear equations as we have already done these type of statements and make the linear equation, and then you have to check that what type of solution these linear equation are having: no solution, unique solution, or infinitely many solutions. And then you have to find out the values of the variable. Okay, so and you can use any type of method or any algebraic method to solve these equations. Yes, come to the question number 4. The first part is: a part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depend on the number of days one have taken the food in the mess. Again, the two things are there. One are the fixed charges of the hostel, and the second will be the charges of the food, that will be depend on the number of days. So when a student A takes food for 20 days, I'm talking about there are the two students A and B. So A has taken the food for 20 days and she has paid rupees 1000 as a hostel charges, whereas the student B has taken the food for 26 days and she has paid rupees 1180 as a hostel charges. So find the fixed charges and the cost of the food. Let the fixed charges are rupees Y and charges for 1 day of food is rupees Y. So in the first case, the total days are 20 and the charges are 100. So our equation will be X is the fixed charges and 20 into Y, 20 days, and the charges of the food for 1 day. When we have multiplied, we get the total charges of the food, and the sum of the fixed charge and charges of the food is rupees 1000. So this is our first equation. In the second case, we are having the charges for the 26 days, and what is the total amount is 1180. Here it is 26 days, so 26 multiplied by Y, and X is the fixed charges. So this is 1180. So this is your second equation. Both the equations are given to you. Now you have to check these equations are having which type of solution, and then you have to find out the values of the variable.